I really don't know what I'm doing recording this audio or this voice note. Um, but I feel it's important I do this. I'm going to try to take my own advice and record my travels. And it's probably going to be one of the hardest voice notes I'm going to have to make because I've never made a voice note like this before. And it's probably something that probably I only will listen to, and I'm not sure if any other person will get to hear this, but I realize that people need to hear this. These are the things that people really need to hear. And I don't know if I'm ever going to be as vulnerable enough to put this out. But this is what people need to hear. I pray I come to that point where I am confident enough in who I am, self enough aware of who I am to be able to share how I feel, how I truly feel. Let me show what today. I think today is the 22nd of December 2021. And it's been a pretty hard year for me. Personally, it's been a hard year for me. And a lot of things have been shaken. I don't know, has it been a hard year or has it been an accumulation of hard years that finally just led up to this year? I think that's what it has been, to be honest with you. I think you know how a boat doesn't sink immediately. It has a hole in it. The hole doesn't sink the ship immediately. It's the rush of water into the hole over a long period of time that finally sinks the ship. It's the weight of water that gets into the hole. And I guess it's there's been a lot of water getting into what I see right now as a hole. And it caused me to question a lot of things. I don't know. Is this depression? I'm not sure. I don't think so. But that's what people who are depressed say. I know I feel sad. I feel a lot of anxiety. And I feel a lot of disappointment in where I am so far. I do. I feel like a lot of time has been wasted. And I feel a lot of activity has been useless. This year has been very conflicting for me. After so many years of running this design business and going after my passion of being a creative and being a designer and being a leader in quote, an industry, I'm here today thinking, all for what? Is it worth it? What do I have to show for it? Ups and downs, highs and lows. I'm thinking, is this how it should be? Or have I just been unwise in the management of my resources and management of my time. Should I have sought delayed gratification in the sense of, have I tried to gratify my desires for my own chasing after my passions too early instead of working the normal job that I would have hated, but I would have gathered some money, then chase my passions if ever I had to? It doesn't make any sense to even chase passions and do things you truly believe. Or should I have just done what everybody was doing? And then should I have just been responsible? Yeah, 17 years, and I still struggle. How much I have in my bank account. For the past 2 months, I've been watching my bank account drop. And takes me back to the early days of doing business. And I remember I'm pretty much no different. You understand? I cannot say I built a business that I don't have to keep pushing out there and pushing and pushing and pushing before I get clients. Does it really make any sense to work 17 years something and not have it work on autopilot, at least to a reasonable extent? Maybe I've not been wise, and I know I've not made very wise decisions in scaling up my business. But even if my business is not scaled up, shouldn't people's perception of me as a go-to person be on autopilot right now? I'm in a very difficult position because I realized I put myself in a position whereby I've become, in people's eyes, too expensive to afford. And that really shows the level of value that people place on me. If it's too expensive and can be bypassed, then it's really not valuable. And people have got to think, how much value am I getting from what Tola is doing for how much he's charging for doing it? Then what was the use of building expertise if value didn't appreciate over time? I can't, I know that I've spent, I know I've helped people. I know I've helped people. I know I'm helping people. I know I'm encouraging people. I know I'm giving people hope and direction and a sense of guidance. But at the point in my life where I need it, I can't find it. I can't find it. I need hope right now so much. I can't find it. I need direction and I can't find it. I need someone to guide me. I'm like a stone. I can't even read my own encouraging words or listen to my own audio. I can't because I feel like a fraud. I feel disappointed that I've let my financial situation weigh me down so much, and it has made me realize that maybe I really didn't have trust in God to start with, or faith in God. It also makes me think, am I even foolish to believe all these things that I say and read in the Bible? Are they just rhetorics? to really work. If it does, if I really have a father, then why am I lacking right now? Why am I living like an orphan on what seems like hands out? Why am I barely just surviving? If I really have a father, why do I feel so orphaned? Why must I always get to the brink before I'm saved if my father has everything? Why am I living from brink to just surviving, then back to the brink of death, then surviving? Am I the one being unappreciative of what I have in my life? I definitely don't see any abundance. I don't see any abundance, if I'm being very honest with myself. Or am I not just being patient? This is just a difficulty I have to go through to come to a place of abundance. Right now, I'm not sure, but I'm not happy. I see my children's school fees looming, and I can't even see where the children's school fees would come from unless I borrow money, which I don't want to have to do, because I'm trying to believe what the Bible says. I will lend to many and borrow from none. But how? I can't even pay my children's school fees right now unless I have a miracle. How did I get this? I can't buy Christmas gifts for my kids. I hate when they talk about gifts and Christmas and what they want. I hate it. I send them out of the room because I can't. What have I done? What am I doing? It doesn't make any sense. I hate going on the internet and just seeing people. It's either you see people thanking you for what you've done that is not creating any results in your life, or you see people living lives that you feel you should be living. They're like, were you so unwise? Or were these people much wiser than you? Are they better planners? Are they better business people? Are they more favored? One of the hardest years for me. I don't think it's the year. I think it's just the accumulation of things, of the water gushing into that hole. And now the boat is beginning to sink. I need content. I need help. I wish I could go out there and just say I need help. Is that what it comes to? 17 years, I still need help. Just like the first day. I just need you to help me, God. If you really want me to focus on this work, which is what I told you, if you want me to do your work and help people, then you need to help me. I cannot be put to shame. I cannot. You need to help me, or else I can't focus on your work. You need to help me. If I'm really going to encourage people, it has to be from what I know, not from what I think. And right now, I do not know abundance. What I know the most right now is pain and hardship and turmoil and uncertainty. And it's weighing me down. It's weighing me down. I need your help.